Do you ever find yourself stuck in life, knowing you could achieve more, but you just can't muster the energy? Knowing that you are capable of more, but can't shake off that lazy feeling? If this sounds like you, then you may be able to relate to Ryan, a village boy who, just like you, is stuck in his life. You will hear about his transformative journey, about life and its unexpected twists that propelled him into taking action and bettering his life. In the peaceful village of Meadowbrook lived a boy named Ryan. He was known as the laziest person around. While others worked hard, Ryan spent his days napping under a big oak tree. The villagers often shook their heads at him. "That boy will never change," they'd say. But Ryan didn't care at all. One day, a storyteller arrived in the village square. His tales drew everyone in. Curious, Ryan decided to listen. The stories sparked something in him. That night, he couldn't sleep. Images of adventures filled his mind. The next morning, a notice appeared in the village. "Solve the riddle of the Whispering Woods for a great reward," it read. Villagers formed groups to take on the challenge. Ryan, however, stayed under his tree. His friend Liam urged him to join. "No thanks," Ryan replied lazily. As evening fell, a strange light glowed from the woods. Ryan's curiosity got the better of him. He ventured into the forest, following the light. The trees seemed to whisper secrets. Soon, he reached a clearing with a stone archway. Symbols covered its surface. Against his usual nature, he stepped through. On the other side was a magical realm. A woman in glowing robes appeared. "Welcome," she said softly. "I am the guardian of potential," she explained. "I've been waiting for you." She showed him a pool of water. "Look and see your true self." He saw a confident, purposeful version of himself. It shocked him deeply. "That can't be me," he whispered. The woman smiled kindly. "It is who you can become," she said. "If you choose to change." Ryan felt a struggle inside. Part of him wanted to stay lazy, but another part wanted more from life. "What must I do?" he asked. "Take the first step toward growth," she replied. "Choose action over idleness." He nodded slowly. "I'll try," he promised. Suddenly, he was back in the forest. The archway stood silent behind him. Clutching a small compass from the woman, he returned home. The next day, he woke up early. He offered to help the farmer with chores. The villagers were surprised. "Maybe he's changing," they whispered. He worked hard all day. His muscles ached, but he felt good. Each day, he took on new tasks. He learned from the blacksmith and the baker. His hands grew strong and skilled. The villagers began to respect him. Even his friend was proud. One afternoon, he decided to face the Whispering Woods again. This time, he was determined. He followed his compass deep into the forest. He reached an ancient altar. A glowing orb rested there. When he touched it, visions filled his mind. He saw his past laziness and his new efforts. Emotion filled his heart. "Will you continue on this path?" a voice asked. "Yes," he answered firmly. The orb's light surrounded him, filling him with energy. He felt truly alive. Back in the village, people awaited news. Many had tried, but failed the challenge. He stepped forward with the compass in hand. "I have solved the riddle," he announced. The villagers cheered and celebrated his success. He used the reward to help everyone. He fixed the school and aided the needy. The village thrived like never before. One evening, a messenger brought dire news. The guardian was in danger. An evil force had captured her. The balance of potential was at risk. He knew he had to help. He gathered a team, including his friend. They journeyed to the dark mountains. The path was filled with dangers. Using his compass, he led the way. They faced many challenges bravely. At the fortress, they confronted the enemy. A battle of wills began. "Your laziness made you weak," the enemy taunted. "Not anymore," he replied boldly. Drawing on his inner strength, he prevailed. The guardian was freed at last. "Thank you," she said with gratitude. "You have fulfilled your potential." They returned home as heroes. The village celebrated their courage. Then came the unexpected twist. The guardian revealed a secret. She was a part of him all along. His journey had been within himself. He woke up under the oak tree. The sun warmed his face. Was it all a dream? The compass in his hand said otherwise. Determined, he embraced his new path. He helped others and worked hard. His transformation inspired the whole village. He had truly changed. He realized that the power to grow was always inside him. Laziness no longer held him back. Standing on the hill, he felt content. His life was now full of purpose. The boy who once slept under a tree had become a man of action, and his story was just beginning. I hope you enjoyed this story. Like Ryan, many of you watching this may feel like your laziness always has the better of you. It does not. Conquering it may not be easy, but it is a journey worth taking. Thank you for watching this video. Till next time.